35 seasons in high school baseball. What feels different about this year compared to when you first started? Not necessarily with your Lions, but high school baseball in general.
Well, I would say the biggest difference with high school baseball players in general is they train pretty much year round now. So they come out, they're more prepared to start seasons. Their skills level has come way up. The science behind what we do now with training in the off season has really improved the level of play here. And obviously, you can see in Northern Virginia, our players have really elevated, and this has become a hotbed of baseball talent.
How has your approach to coaching today's player changed over the years?
Well, today's player is different in the sense that they know more about their bodies. They're way more protective of their bodies than they were, say, a decade or two ago. So we've really changed a lot about what we do with prep, arm care, pre-work, post-work, weight room. So all those things are really big staples in our program now, which I would say maybe 15, 20 years ago, we were just doing a lot more baseball.
Coach, after 32 years as a head coach, what still drives you to start another season?
Man, I get fired up. It starts with ordering stuff in the fall and that prep, and then it starts with student player meetings that we start in September and right on down the line. And I always tell myself, if I'm not excited to have those meetings and meet new kids, and if I'm not excited to be ordering new equipment and prepping and signing up for the coaches clinics, once that goes away and that excitement leaves me, then it's probably time for me to move on. But I still get really fired up.
What's the standard you've set for this team?
Well, our standard starts the night before the next day. And that starts with, one of the things we always tell our kids is you can't hoot with the Owls at night and soar with the Eagles the next day. So you need to get to bed, you need to get your rest. All right, that standard starts with preparation. What do I need for practice tomorrow? What do I need to have prepared when I walk out the door to get to school in the morning? What time do I have to be on the field? On time is late. Early means I'm going to get down there, I'm going to get all my jobs done, I might get some extra swings. That's what I feel like we have going on right now at Fairfax. We have for several years now. I think it's shown in our steady improvement here over the last 4 or 5 years. Our standard is that we're going to outwork everybody every day. We're going to come here with an attitude for success, and we're going to come here with an attitude to play for our teammates and our schoolmates.
Here with junior Clayton Smith. Clayton, what's the standard Coach Freeman has set for this team this year?
Just a standard of effort and intensity and not accepting anything but the best and holding ourselves to the highest standard possible this year.
So the standard has always, since my freshman year, it's just improved every year. And last year, third in the district, year before that, fourth, year before that, fifth. So this year, with that philosophy, we should come second.
Jonathan, what's the standard Coach Freeman has set for this team this year?
Play hard, be fundamental, do the little things right, play for each other.
Clayton, what does it mean to play for a coach who's been leading this program for over 3 decades?
It means a lot. I've known Coach Freeman since I was really little, and knowing his legacy here, it helps push us to come every day and, really listen and take in what he says.
Playing for Coach Freeman has been a pleasure, always. And it's always great to hear the stories from former players or coaches that I just come in the lines with that talk about how great Coach Freeman's always been and how long he's been doing it for.
When people watch the Lions this season, what are they going to notice about this team?
We're a very fundamental team. We play hard, we play for each other, we do the little things right, and we're going to pitch really well. We're going to have some guys who can swing it, and we're going to shock some people.
All right, I'm here with freshman Kyle Parker, who's on varsity this year. What does it mean to play for a coach who's been leading this program for over 3 decades?
I feel like it's honestly an honor, to play for a coach who's just been here for so long and has so much knowledge.
When people watch the Lions this season, what are they going to notice about this team?
They're going to notice that we're super fundamental and we're just I would say smooth, Our pitching's going to shove when we go out there on game day, and then our hitters are going to do their job.
So when people watch the Lions this season, what are they going to notice about this team?
They're going to notice that we run the bases well, play hard, hit fundamentally, backside, play well.
Okay, Coach, your team's heading down to Florida for spring break to play baseball down there. What happens down there? What do you hope happens in terms of a leadership and team culture perspective? And then what do you want to do when you come back from Florida?
I think this is maybe the 23rd or 24th year we've taken a team to Florida. We go to Myrtle Beach sometimes as well. I always feel like our spring break trip is one of the staples of our program. By the time we get back, I think our bonding is huge. and that happens down there. We'd maybe do it a little different than other programs, but our kids actually stay in rooms together, and our coaches chaperone the kids. We travel together. We do everything together for a week. And really, when we come back, I always feel like we're ready to go. We're better prepared for the season. We've worked out some of the kinks, and we're ready to get moving toward the third part of our season, which is the postseason.
Any words of wisdom?
Keep your eyes in the windshield, not the rearview mirror.